Previously on the Retro Saga.
Chris and Gav here, Team Chav, on the road again. Today we're going down to play Blackpool.
I love the NES.
Ready to go in, Gav?
So, like,
Aaron.
I put a lot of time into things like that.
I'm just Ewan, and you're watching Team Chav.
What do I do? Do I just spend big or do I spend a little? Smash TV, awesome game. Zombie at my neighbours.
Spot Crash of the Titans for £5.
So I picked up Rapid Reload.
Oh, nice.
Did I just see your fuel go there, Gav?
Huh?
Did I see your fuel go there?
A few goals.
Right, didn't that used to be on SMTV Live on the morning, we had to ring in and control them?
Him? Was it?
Yeah.
Is that it? Was
Is
it?
it look?
With the touch-tone phone. Not getting them too.
Thinking about it.
Yeah. £10 each. How about price?
There you go, best Mega Man game made. Don't know, how much on your Mega Man?
35 on the Mega Man. 35? Price, is it?
No, that's alright. Do you think Mega Man 2 is the best Mega Man game?
I couldn't honestly say. I can hardly remember playing them. I don't think I played them all when I was a kid. I actually got the collection. I didn't tell you. I got the collection on the GameCube, but I haven't got my GameCube out of the attic yet.
I'd say you haven't played it yet.
I bought the collection and the export disc, so you can play all the Japanese and American games on your GameCube. And it's been sat there on my shelf for a couple of weeks now, possibly a bit more. And I keep thinking I'm gonna have to get that GameCube out, but I haven't.
Yeah, I own Mega Man 2, just a loose copy, not the box one, and I've played quite a bit. And I've played like 1 and 3 and stuff, and it is probably one of my favourites. It's highly regarded as the best Mega Man on the NES, isn't it? And I don't see why not, it is a good game. And for that price and all, £35, I mean it goes between 35 and 45 on eBay. So to find it that price box at a convention, I thought was a good deal.
Yeah. 25.
That's doing that for £6.
You don't that, Gav?
25.
Games have you got?
Oh man. Heart of Darkness. Resident Evil 4. You go. Fight Mania 3D, Red Steel 2, and this double pack.
What, for 25?
Yeah. I think I'll go for that.
Again, I thought this was another good stall. It was a bit of a big stall, it wasn't just dedicated games and all that, but it had a bit of all sorts, didn't it? But I thought they had a good selection.
Yeah, it was another one of them stores where they had 2 big cardboard boxes and they just put a load of PS1 games in both of them, or a couple PS2 and another, I think, a bit of a mixed one.
Well, I've seen 64 games mixing it all.
Yeah, just sports titles mainly, like. But it was, for the PS1, I think it was £2 each, or 5 for £6, which is It's
Yeah.
a good price for PS1 games these days. Like they tend to go for about £5 each.
Yeah. Well, you never see them up where we are.
No.
In boot sales
They
or
just
anything
disappeared
like
off the face of the earth,
Yeah.
haven't they? For some reason, I mean, all the cases just get cracked to bits. Like I think I've met about 4 cases that haven't got a split or a crack or broken somehow. But
So you got to go purchase there, don't you?
yeah,
So-
I got quite a few. I'll show you what I got. I got for the PS1, I got Heart of Darkness.
Yeah, I like that game. I remember that game.
I never played it, but I did hear it was a good game. So I carried on with me Bomberman, and I got Bomberman for the PS1, which is all Bombermans are good games, I think.
Yeah.
And I just felt like a bit of daftness, so I got Pipe Mania 3D. I don't mind a puzzle game every now and then. I got the Man of the Hour, Hugo. I was wanting to try that before I came round, but I just haven't had a chance. Then I got this 2 games in one, which I was wanting to play these as well, but I haven't had a chance. Septericor, and on the other side is Shogu Mobile Armored Division, and this box is sweet because like you have it like that, and then you open that up. It's got all your Shogu stuff on. You turn it round, and you open it up like that, and it's got all your other stuff on. Which is, if you put it on the side, you can see how it works. It's got one flip there and one flip there, which is really nice. Like.
Look at that. Why don't you show the rest off?
I also got Resident Evil 4 in the steel tin. I've got it on normal already, but I just fancied the steel tin. It was only like £4 or something, so I thought, well, I'll pick it up. Might help towards a bundle price. And Red Steel 2 for the Wii, which I've got the first one. I wasn't very impressed, but I heard this was a really good game, especially when you compare it to the first one. And I haven't really seen it many places, so I think it was £4 again. He said he'd do it a bit cheaper, so I picked that one up as well. And that was all for that time when we went there.
That was a good deal, really. I thought.
Yeah, they were kind of blow. I mean, everyone behind the stalls pretty much were all sound people, like, weren't they? I think he was husband and wife maybe, or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, they seem like a kind of couple.
They were kind of like, yeah. I think he just let her take over all the collecting the money and everything while he was stood back a bit. But why not?
Yeah. You're not videoing, are you?
Yeah, a bunch of YouTubers. He's all looking a bit rough from last night.
Yeah, I'm alright, I didn't drink.
You're looking very rough.
So I was just finishing buying me PS1 games from that stall, and I heard behind us like Chris chatting away to somebody, and I just thought, who's he talking to? And I turned round, and who is on now?
Soul Funk Retro.
Soul Funk Retro.
Yeah.
And he was a cracking bloke, like,
Oh,
wasn't he?
he was really nice fella, yeah.
Spot on bloke, giving us a few tips on YouTube, and just like how not to let it get to you type thing, like not to force yourself to put a video out every week, and just like
Just let it come
experience for him, what he's learned.
It was a good conversation. I mean, we stood there nearly good nearly 10 minutes, I think, talking.
Yeah.
And he was with 2 others, wasn't he? And he flagged them over with.
When they were walking past, he just collared them and said, "Oh, he's Team Chav."
Yeah. There was a Retro Game Addict and Paul C. And Retro Game Addict, he was looking rough.
I still feel for him now.
Yeah. I think we were looking to grab him because I think I've watched his video, and I think he said he's laying on the couch all day in the bar area. I think we were looking to catch him in the trading hall. And Paul C was there. I don't know if he was a bit worse because he wasn't the most chatty, but I've seen his videos, and they were all just brilliant. Everyone there who we met were sound people.
Yeah, everyone we talked to, like there was no one just didn't want to talk to you, like we said before.
I mean, later on the day and all, as we were kind of leaving, we seen Gus Newton.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, we spoke to him for a good 5-10 minutes, and it was really good conversation.
We had a good crack with him, like he's a nice guy and everything as well. it was just as we were leaving, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
just, you guys, oh, there's Gruss there.
Yeah, well, I think that's. We were having one more look round. I seen him do his walk around. If you've seen his video, he did like a walk around for his camera just
Yeah.
to get it. And literally, I spied him as he was doing that, and I sent to Gav. I says, "I'm sure that was Chris Newton there." And
Yeah, I'm like, where?
yeah,
Can't
so
see
I
him.
followed him like an exciting child. He's over there, Gav. Come on. Then I collared him, and it was good crack. Like I said, he even did an intro. He did the intro for us at the end of this video.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for that.
Yeah,
it was just.
He even gave us a shout out on his
He did, yeah.
part 2, didn't he?
So it was good making all the YouTubers. That was one of the best things for me.
Yeah, it was. What set it apart from previous ones that we've done is meeting other people and chatting to other people like Gruss Newton and
Soul Funk Retro and Retro
King,
Game Addict.
King,
Rich King
King
Retro, we
Retro,
bumped into
yeah.
him, and there was loads more there, but we
saw, was it Tootie?
no, Kelowna. Well, I can never pronounce your name. I'm sorry, my friend.
Ah, yeah.
Kelowna Jones.
Because we saw him when we were talking to them three, didn't we? And we
Yeah.
said, oh, does he still do the free game giveaway? He says,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he does that. It's like, right, let's go talk to him. And then by the time we finished talking to them, they'd all disappeared.
He disappeared.
Yeah. So I was a bit gutted.
And
But-
like, I think when I head down the games, because again, I watched Tootie UK's walk around video, and you can see me and Gav stood at one of the stalls. And as he's walking down, he's like, hello, left, right and centre to loads of YouTubers. And me and Gav was oblivious to all this, just buying
Yeah,
games.
we were just in the zone
Yeah.
looking on that cheap game stall.
And I think once we got our head up and walked around looking for YouTubers, I think they'd all just disappeared. So there was only a handful we did see. But
Yeah.
the ones we did see were just really open, like really friendly.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you didn't stand a chance in seeing YouTubers where all the arcades were, because it was too dark and too
Yeah.
noisy. You had to see them either where the board games were, because that was quiet and light, well lit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In the hallway, or where all the shops were, the stalls. I mean, not shops.
Yeah.
But it was good experience. Like,
Yeah. Maybe next year maybe try and get on the Friday for the Friday meet-up. And that's maybe I will try and have a pint with them all. But it was
we'll
good
just
meeting them all.
Gate
wasn't it?
crash their party.
Yeah. Team Chav! A rough night, was it?
Shocking, absolutely shocking. I can't remember half of it. Just woke up and it was like chocolate all over bed. You know, they're mints on bed, don't they? I slept, we had a little chocolate all over
You
bed.
didn't know it was there?
All over sheets.
You weren't holding his chocolate, did you? Yeah. He shut it in.
Can't remember eating that sweet wrapper.
When you said chocolate, I was like, Team Chav! We got it.
I've seen that loads. I've never picked it up. But for a fiver, I think I might.
And he had his Sega Master System as well.
Ex-Mutants. Hail to the king. Global Gladiators. Ex-Mutants. 17 quid altogether. See if I can get a bit off.
What you aiming for?
15, I'm not that fussed really. Can't see him saying no.
They are what they are at that price, mate.
Not even £2 off.
No, you have to be looking at spending around 100 really before we discount it. Yeah.
How much your expansion pack, mate?
24.
You get them, though?
I get them, aye. £2, £2 in it, it's not that much.
£100 before I get any discount, Gav.
it's a lot of money to spend.
Yeah, before you even consider
Yeah.
discount.
Yeah. The normal games, the prices were pretty decent. I thought. I mean, I got 3 games I got The Evil Dead, Hail to the King, which I've played it before. I think it's a bit like Resident Evil type of game, like a fixed camera angle where you get all the zombies coming at you and you have to shoot them or chainsaw them or something. So I think I completed it, to be fair, but £7 I thought that's good. I mean, the case is mint.
Well, there's a
I
awesome
mean,
copy like.
that's probably one of my 4 PS1 games with a case that actually isn't smashed or broken or anything. And I got 2 Mega Drive games for £5 each, like X Mutants and Global Gladiators, which is a good price again.
Yeah, they were good prices, not denying the prices. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking just how it's at least £100 before I even consider this.
Yeah, that's a bit of a broad sweep
Yeah.
across everything, isn't it?
I wonder what kind of discount you get for £100.
Yeah, a pound off for every £100 you spend,
Yeah.
or it could,
Yeah.
well, it could be, you know.
Possibly.
There's no guarantee that it wouldn't be. But the major gripe for them is they have these big display cases
Yeah.
with all the like medium to higher price goods or like more sought after stuff, and they have to keep opening it to tell you what the price is, because none of the prices are on the front
Like,
of the
put the
thing.
prices on the front of the boxes and you can look, because there's a few games, I probably wasn't even interested in buying them, but you're curious
Yeah.
of prices. And,
Yeah.
oh, what's the price on that? What's the price on that? You have to keep flagging someone down, he comes down, he opens a box, looks at it, hands it to you.
Yeah, it's a
You
long,
look at it,
it's a long
you put it
stall
back
with a
down.
lot of people in front of it, and there's only 2 of them, and
Yeah.
there's only one of them showing you the prices. The other one was sat down at the desk with all the money and everything.
I think a big stall, massive choice, but it's just, my gripe was just them display boxes. It was the same with Doncaster and all.
Yeah, they were at Doncaster as well, and it was just the same, wasn't it?
Put the price on the front of the box and there's no issue. It just
Yeah,
drove us crazy.
yeah. It's one of them things. I mean, a lot of the time you don't ask how much something is because you think I probably wouldn't get it anyway, and you're just curious on the prices, so you just
Like, the thing is, people price the games, and the only way you can get a good price on games is by seeing what people sell them for. You know what I mean? If you're looking for a certain game, the only way you'll know what it goes for is by checking people's prices, going on eBay's, checking what it's going for,
Right.
looking at conventions, see what prices are conventions, and that's how you get like prices of what they are.
yeah.
So sometimes you don't even want to buy a game, you just want to wonder what they've got on it, just to see what it's going for. So if I see it somewhere else, I know whether I'm getting a good deal or not, and stuff like that, and just put them on the front of the box.
Yeah. Apart from that, though,
Yeah, apart from that was a good start.
yeah, they have bookshelves of games that all have the prices on them. I mean, you can just go and have a look at the prices on them games in all the bookshelves. A lot of Japanese ones, like, which
Yeah, I mean, they have a massive section of import games and that, don't
Yeah,
they? If you're into that kind of stuff.
not really, because I like to read what's on the screen.
Yeah, oh I see, I just like
Yeah.
box art.
The box art and some Japanese stuff's really good, like, and some of it's just like, is that fake?
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
But no, they were all right. Good prices for the 3 games I got. But again, put your prices up so your people can see them.
Yeah.
They had quite a few import consoles, didn't they?
Yeah.
They had a Neo Geo one, which is one of the first times I've seen a Neo Geo.
Yeah,
like,
I've never seen an AOG
No.
before.
It's it was one of them things when you were a kid, wasn't it? I didn't even know anyone who knew someone who had an Neo
Yeah.
Geo. I just knew they were there, and they were really expensive.
Yes.
But
And see, I've never even, that's the first one I've seen in person. I've never played one. I don't know much about them because it's always been kind of not my league, but you don't really hear much about them where I grew up. Like I
Right.
said, I didn't even know anyone who knew anyone like you said who even had one. So
I mean, I don't even know how people knew about them, to be fair, because they didn't have the magazines or anything like that, or
no,
they weren't on Games Master or any of them type of shows, really, were they? It
no.
was just word of mouth that the people knew about them more than anything else. But they had plenty of import, Super NESs and NESs and top
I
loaders.
want to say a top loader. Would you fancy getting an import top loader out like that?
Not. I would more for the older consoles like a PS2 or a Wii. Just for the fact that they have a lot of compilation discs on them, like, like Mega Man. They were on the GameCube. The Wii has quite a few on as well that we can't get over here. I think Gradius, I don't know if we can get that over here or not. I think they've got the compilation for that.
I don't know.
They've got another one as well that I was after, but I found out that the Kirby collection on the Wii, you can't get that in PAL. You have to get that from America, NTSC. So it would just be more old stuff. I mean, you might be able to get Nintendo games for cheaper if you get them from America, but you'd have to pay for the shipping. So it probably work out about the same, I would imagine.
See, well, I'm not really bothered about them. I think the top load looks cool. If I got one, it'd probably be the shelf display in between all my consoles. I don't know if I'd get one to buy games for.
I'm not even sure if they look cool, you know, the top loaders.
Well, they don't really look cool, but it's just a different variant of a console. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a version of it, but I think the square box looks nicer than the...
Yeah, I don't like the dog bone controllers. I don't like the look of them either.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered about them. Like, I never really saw them until later on, like a couple of years ago or something like that. You know, I didn't know they existed back in the day. But
like you say, I don't know. I wouldn't really want to start another collection of import games when I'm still trying to do my collection of PAL games. And even then, when I get it'll never happen. But even if I get like somewhere near a full collection, I wouldn't even want to start collecting for anything else because I just never played them. It'd just be a waste of money to collect imports for me.
Yeah, I used to think I would like to nerf a collection of a console, but these days I tend to try to think I just want the best of each console. You know, like I was watching Metal Jesus, and he had a guest on, and he said, like, in the car on the way there, he said to the guest, I haven't got a bad game in my collection. And like the guest was like, of course you do, everyone has at least one bad game. And like he said, no, I just haven't got the room. He's got that much of a collection. He says, I haven't got the room to shelf bad games.
Yeah.
So I thought that's a good way of going about it, like, cause we collect them for the fun, really, like, to play them and stuff like that. So it's no point in having Barbie's Magical Adventure on the
just to fill a shelf.
Yeah, just so you've got it. I mean, it would be nice to have a full collection, but I would dare say that most of it would just have to get into storage anyway. Yeah. And it would just be there so you can say that you've got it, you know.
I think you'd get the games you want to buy, then you'd have to decide afterwards, do I want to carry on going or am I done? Yeah. Then you have to start buying the cheaper rubbish games and stuff like that.
Well, that's the thing. If you do want a full collection these days, especially for an older console, some of the games are phenomenal prices. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be a console out there that hasn't got like a £200 game on it.
Yeah.
At least one, you know. So, but I don't know. I mean, Tootie's done the.
Is it Master System?
Master System,
yeah. I think
that's a nice collection. Yeah. I'm well jealous of that one. Like, but
is he
does out?
Is a few manuals missing or something like that? I think.
Yeah.
Is he complete now? I think the last one.
I think he might have completed it, but it's a lot of sports titles, you know. Yeah. I mean, in the older systems, sports titles are kind of clever, kind of good, but it's just they're not worth the space that they take up a lot of the time. Yeah. But it is a nice collection, like.
So anyway, imports. I'm not bothered about them.
Next time on the Retro Saga.
Super Smash TV. Want to get it? Controller for you. Try and bundle it, see what we can do. Gavir and brownie points.
Said I would look for it.
Happy wife, happy life.
Two lucky names. Couple of Marvel.
It's alright.
And they were the spawners.
Cheers, mate. Will you take £9.90 for that. It's everything I've got left in my
Poverty.
pocket.